how's my hair? I got my notepad. Baby girl is taking a nap. I have at least 20 minutes to finish this video. So I know there's a lot of advice going around about what to get your babies in the 0 to 3 month stages, the newborn stages of their life. And yes, this is another one of those videos. So if you're curious to see in 2025 what I recommend for you mamas out there or daddies out there to get for your baby within the 0 to 3 month stages, then you should stick around and watch the whole video. This is basically in those newborn trenches, top 10 items I recommend from a third-time mom because, hey, I just had a baby girl 5 months ago. I know I'm filming this kind of late, but what can you do? That's reality. So without further ado, let's get into it. I know you probably don't know who I am. My name is Cherry and I'm a mom of 3, and this is everything you're gonna want to know. So first things first is nose Frida snot sucker. If you've heard about this before, everything they're telling you is true. It's extremely helpful and it's a great investment because it will grow with your kids no matter the age, because I still use it to this day with my 6-year-old and my 4-year-old. We use that religiously when they get any kind of cold, whenever their noses get runny or congested. Such an essential to have when they have a hard time breathing. We have like 3 or 4 of them in our house and they come with just 3 parts. You connect them together and then basically you're just sucking out the boogers with your own power of suction through your mouth. And no, the boogies don't get into your mouth. That's what that foam thing is for. Suck out as much as you can through their noses and then it's either out or you helped it to come more closer out so you can like squeeze it out with your hands or you can like rub it off or blow it out themselves. This is definitely an essential to get. Put it on your registry. You're going to be so happy. Next thing that I'm going to talk about also having to do with baby relief. I'm talking about the gas relief drops that you can syringe into their mouths. It will help relieve whatever tummy issues they're having. I had used this for my baby girl constantly because she was my most gassy baby. I've never really had to use this for my other 2 kids, but for my baby girl, I used it like it was everything for us during those early stages. I breastfed her up until about 2.5 months. Even when I breastfed, I was still giving it to her because she was gassy. What I ate made her gassy, I guess. So that helped her relieve some discomfort. You know, when a baby is discomforted, you know that they're feeling discomfort when they fuss a lot, you put them down and they can't stay down or crying a lot. We knew instantly once we gave her these relief drops that it worked because that's all she needed. And we give such a little dosage, okay? So if you're paranoid about that, talk to your doctor. You can get this brand specifically is what we love. It's the Little Remedies one. There's also drugstore ones that you can get that has the same ingredients. Doesn't really matter. It's just the brand really. We bought like 5 bottles already up until this point and she's 5 months old. And it still works for her too up until this point. Any kind of gas relief drops because you just never know whether your baby's formula fed or breastfed. It's nice to have in your medicine cabinet just in case for those fussy moments. Next up on our list are the swaddles. I know you heard this. Everybody and their mother talks about swaddles, but this is really important because in the 4th trimester, basically the newborn stages, they are trying to figure out the world, and being out and open with their arms is scary and intimidating. They love to be held. Contact naps are everything. Then at night, swaddles are everything. And I repeat, swaddles are everything at night. You can get muslin swaddles for newborn stages while they're still tiny. You can get the Velcro types, which is what we loved as soon as she started getting strong enough to like break out. There's a bunch of different brands and whatnot, but I linked some down below in the description. You can see what I used, but you can grab whatever one you want really. It's up to you. We used this brand one. It's on Amazon. It's more affordable and it was also loved prior and handed down to us from my cousin. So we use that one like to its core and like till it's done. The Velcro does not work anymore. We switched out to a different one when she got a little older. Swaddles are everything. They have that startle reflex. The swaddles help with containing that so that they don't get that jump feeling and then possibly wake up, because we know how stressful that is when you're just trying to get 2 seconds of peace. You just gotta swaddle them up. Swaddle. This next product is definitely popping off these days on social media. I saw them everywhere when I was pregnant with my daughter, and it is a diaper caddy. Diaper caddies are a great invention for this newborn stage. And I have one here that I've been using forever from my baby shower in 2018. 2015, kind of long time ago, but that's okay. And it is, but I got it as a gift. But there's so many different types. I also linked one in the description if you want to check that one out. It's a great investment because you can use it for whatever afterwards. It doesn't have to be just for diapers. 0 to 3 months. Diaper caddies are a product that you need. Add it to your registry right now. I know you've heard this before and you're going to hear it again, but a carrier is an essential to the newborn stages. 0 to 3 months, even beyond that, okay? A carrier is superior. You need to get a carrier, a wrap. I linked one here down below that I used it a lot when she was contact napping in those early months. And I also use this one, and it's just the Infantino one, which I love, that I've used for my other 2 kids. I'm a creature of habit. I like to use the same ones over and over again, but I also do like to dabble in new products, new brands. These are the 2 that I use. The wraps are more better for when they're just like newborn, brand new to the world, and then you can change to a carrier. And a carrier is great for when you have multiple children. When I had my transition from 1 to 2, I used the carrier religiously to play with my toddler at the time, and then to carry my baby. Now I have 2 kids. I had 2 kids when I had a newborn. I mean, I still have 2 kids. What am I talking about? I have my 2 boys. I had to use her in the wrap. When I was doing solo parenting, I could tend to them. My hands were free instead of just holding her. I would just hold her too, with my one hand when she was light. But homegirl is 20 pounds. She was 20 pounds at almost 3 months, guys. Okay, she was heavy. So I had to transition into the buckle one, the more structured type of carrier. There's a whole bunch, again, like I said, that you can definitely decide what you want, but a carrier is a must. Now, speaking of things that we put babies into, a Snuggle-Me and a lounger or a rocker or a rocking chair or a jumper is an essential. I listed like 5 things, but I just put it into this one category. Lounger, okay, is what we're calling it. A lounger is it's a category for this. Have this Poppy lounger that I've used for 6 years. We watched her all the time on it. I use this lounger and we loved it. They snuggle right into it. It kind of has like a little angle where they're lifted, so it's not like fully flat. Just a great place to lounge your newborn in. Or this is what we used for my baby girl, which I never used for my other kids. I used a different type, but this is a different brand. It's the Snuggle-Me lounger. It looks like this. This is what I've used for her when she would nap, and it kind of like hugged her in it too. The only thing about this is that it was flat, so whenever she did have discomfort, it was kind of hard to put her down. A bouncer is also good. I see a lot of moms rave about that. And then I have a rocker chair that she would lounge onto and just chill and watch her brothers on. I thought I had to go run and get my baby because she was crying, but she's fine. Let's continue. Speaking of nighttime, these are 2 things that you need for the baby. Definitely something that everybody's probably going to buy you anyway. I'm talking about are the onesies. There are so many different type of pajama onesies. There are like 3 things that I recommend you look for when you get your onesies. Look for the adjusted or the attached mittens that can close their hands, because cutting their nails is a whole different type of war. I'm not even going to talk about that. We're going to save it for another day. The mittens on the hand, that's one thing. A second thing that I recommend is to get the double zipper, because those midnight blowouts, you're going to scream if you have to take out their whole freaking clothes. You don't want to do that. The double zipper allows you to just take off the bottom and keep the top on. So double zippers are key. The third thing I would look for is basically the fabric of it. I mean, obviously I'm talking about the pajama onesies here, so they already have long sleeve and covers their feet. You want to look for like really good fabric. You want to get like comfy, stretchy ones. Definitely recommend the Carter's brand. You can find them at Target, Ross, on Amazon. I recommend the Cloud one, I think it's called. I think I would know already. I had 3 kids, but it's the Cloud brand from Target. I'm not sure if they sell that one anywhere else. They have such good fabric. Recently, my mom just bought my baby girl onesies from Old Navy. I didn't know Old Navy had such nice fabric of onesies. She said she got it on clearance. That fabric was really good too, and I really want to get some more. If it helps you to sleep and it helps the baby sleep, then get it. And what I'm talking about is a sound machine. There is no specific type or brand that I'm recommending. I did link some here in the description if you want to see which ones I use. We have 2 different types of sound machines. The first one is this Dome one, DOHM. We just got it off of Amazon. I saw that they have it in Target too. We have 2 of them. Our boys still sleep with their sound machines too, and they're 4 and 6. I can't even sleep without a sound machine either now since we've used it for 6 years. It's crazy. If we don't have a sound machine at night, I feel like I'm going crazy because it's so quiet. Anyways, a sound machine is essential. It triggers the baby to know that it's nighttime. It sounds like the womb, especially in the newborn stages. It just mimics it. Not that they care because they're new to the world. And then it just helps to drown out any kind of noise, especially if it's too loud or you have kids that they just get too crazy sometimes and you just want the baby to like not get so overstimulated. This one from Amazon has multiple volume levels. It also has different types of sounds for the sound machine. It's not just a fan noise. I definitely recommend it because it is key for sleeping. The next product that I recommend, I never had these with my two boys. I'm only used it with my daughter right now, and it is a bedside bassinet. I was so convinced that a bedside bassinet was going to be the thing that we put her in the evening time for bedtime, and I was right. I did not invest in it though. My cousin, hey girl, you know who you are, she lent hers to us. That was the best thing ever. The thing about bedside bassinets is if you have a small room, it's a great thing to have and just prop it right up to your bed. Most of them have wheels, so you can just wheel it around anywhere you want. It's safe for your baby. You can put them on their back without you worrying. Take out the siding so that you can put it right next to the bedside and tend to the baby like that, or you can close it up if you feel like that's safer for you. So we used it every night up until she grew out of it, which is just recently. We room share with our babies up until we don't have to anymore. With my first two, up until they were like 2 and 3. With her, obviously, not sure how long she'll be with us to room share, but now she's in her own crib, a bigger crib. The bedside bassinet has done so well for us. I'm so happy and thankful that my cousin lent it to us. A bedside bassinet, if it's not already on your registry and you're thinking about getting one, this is your sign. All right, all right, all right. Last one is a play mat or a play gym or a mat. You can see right here in the back of me, this is the play gym play mat that I recommend. My daughter loves it. Had a lot of mom and parents tell me that their kids loved it too and they grow with it. She still loves it even though she's 5 months old now. This mat is really good because it has high contrast colors. It has a piano. It's colorful. There's the toys that dangle. It has everything that you want in a mat and you can adjust it whichever way you want. Even though your baby is a newborn and they can't really see, it's just a good place to put them. Once they start being able to see and they can start interacting with things, then it's a great thing for them to use. This is the Fisher Price one and it's pretty affordable. Do your research. We also just have like a regular mat underneath, which we got from, I think, Ross. No, I actually got it from a baby shower. I see a lot of them at Ross. I actually buy these a lot for baby showers, as gifts for baby showers. This mat is great for taking pictures on, and it's just a great soft fabric to put the baby on if you just want them to lounge around or change the diaper. We always change her diaper on here, and we've done it for my second son too. I'm going to keep this or hand it down to my sister when she has kids. That pretty much sums up everything that I recommend in the 0 to 3 month stages of your newborn life. And if you're a new mom, congratulations. I hope this video helped you. If you're not a new mom and you're trying to figure out what to get for your next baby possibly, then hopefully this video also helps you. My goal is to help other mamas out there, just like how the mamas on here helped me too. I'm a diehard YouTube fan. I've watched millions of hours of videos of other moms sharing their experiences, what worked for them and what haven't worked for them. I just want to be that outlet for you. If you want to leave me a comment and tell me what you recommend to other people out there, let's do it. Let's build community. And I know if you can hear my baby crying, that means it is the end of the video. Nap time is done and this video is done.